An AI just handed people an extra day to get out of a hurricane's path. That happened today. And later, a company bets $10 billion on cars that drive themselves. This is Innover. Here's what actually mattered today. Innover Brief 1. Google AI forecast storms a day earlier. Let's start with the weather. Yes, really? Google DeepMind built an AI called Weather Next. It predicts where a storm will go, how strong it gets, and how the wind spreads. And it does that about a full day sooner than the tools we use now. One extra day does not sound like much. For a family in a storm's path, it is everything. It is more time to leave, more time to move people to safety. And this is not just a lab demo. It already called Hurricane Melissa's fast buildup and where it would hit in Jamaica. That gave teams on the ground real time to get ready. Here's the part that matters most. Google made it free and open for anyone, so any weather service in the world can use it, rich country or not. For 2 years, AI mostly wrote emails. Today, it started saving lives. Innover Brief 2. One open standard for AI agents. That was AI doing good out in the real world. This next one is a quiet fight over who controls the tools underneath it. Quick background. An AI agent is just a bot that can do tasks for you. But every app builds its add-ons a different way. It is a mess. Today, the biggest names agreed to fix that. OpenAI, Google, Amazon, and Microsoft all backed one open format called agent plugins. The idea is simple. Build your tool once, and it works everywhere. Same plugin runs in ChatGPT, Cursor, Copilot, and VS Code. When rivals this big agree on one standard, it usually becomes the standard. And whoever owns that layer owns a big piece of the AI future. Innover Brief 3. ChatGPT upgrades to GPT 5.6. Speaking of OpenAI, they also made their main app a lot smarter today. OpenAI rolled out a new model called GPT 5.6 Sol. The big deal is honesty. It makes 68% fewer factual mistakes. They tested it on the hard stuff, money, medicine, and law. It even pushes back now instead of just agreeing when you are wrong. And free users are not left out. They get a model called Luna with unlimited text chats. The best AI is getting more accurate and cheaper at the same time. That is the trend to watch. Innover Brief 4. China's first quantum IPO. That was the software side. Now, to the hardware and a country making a bold bet. Stick around. Later, a company bets $10 billion on cars with nobody driving. A company called Turing just filed to sell shares to the public. That would make it China's first public quantum computing company ever. Quantum computers can crack problems normal computers never could. Turing builds them using light instead of super cold wires. The company is now worth over 7 billion yuan. When a wild science project files for the stock market, the money is saying it is real. Innover Brief 5. Robot maker Unitree eyes $8 billion IPO. Stay in China because another future tech company is chasing the stock market too. You have probably seen Unitree's robots, the dog ones that run and flip. Now, the company is heading for the Shanghai stock market, and its value just jumped to around $8 billion. That is a huge leap. It was worth far less just a month ago. Robots are moving from cool videos to real businesses people put money into. Innover Brief 6. Google Maps can order your food, from robots you buy to an app already in your pocket that just learned some new tricks. Google Maps used to just show you the way. Now it can do things for you. You can ask it to order food, book a hotel, or find events near you. It just does it in plain words. This is a real shift. Maps is becoming an assistant, not just a map, and that changes who gets your clicks and your money when you go out. Innover Brief 7. Uber bets $10 billion on self-driving cars. Okay, here's the one I promised you, the $10 billion bet. Uber just said it will spend $10 billion on self-driving cars. The plan is to put 120,000 cars with no driver on the road. Think about that. The company built on human drivers is now betting big on none. It is a huge signal. The people who move us around think robots are ready. Innover exists because of one idea. The wheel led to cars, and cars changed the world. This is the next turn of that wheel. Innover Brief 8. Defense factory startup raises $1.37 billion. One more before we go. And it is about who actually builds all this stuff. A company called Hadrian just raised $1.37 billion. Hadrian builds highly automated factories that make parts for defense and space. The raise values it at almost $8 billion. Making things fast and close to home is suddenly big money again. The factory itself is becoming the product. Innover Brief 9. Tesla and SpaceX $16.8 billion chip fab. All this AI needs chips. lots of them. So two big names are building a factory just for that. Tesla and SpaceX are teaming up on a giant chip plant in Texas called Terafab. The first phase alone costs about $16.8 billion. The site is over 100 million square feet. That is a small city made of machines. They want it to make more than a terawatt of computing power every year. Here is why it matters. Whoever makes the chips controls how fast AI can grow. The thread today was simple. AI stopped being a chat box and started running real things, from storms to factories to cars. We track these every day and pull out what actually matters. Subscribe and stay ahead with us.